what happened yesterday, but we shall see. I'm going to put the lines in right now after I get my first cup of coffee ready. I'm going to be smart today. I'm going to pour myself a cup of coffee before I throw my lines in. That way I might be able to drink a little bit of it. Yeah, perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, Ed, good morning. You're one of the first ones in. I got 14 yesterday, so of course I couldn't resist getting back here today. What the heck? I'd be crazy not to, because the weather, starting tomorrow, the weather's going to turn back to late winter on us. We're going to get a lot of rain, colder temperatures. But today's supposed to be back up in the 70s. Good morning, everybody. Sean, good morning. I don't know who else might be in here. Justin, hello. Thanks for coming in to see what I hope is going to be a lot of action again. Paul Van Wolferen, good morning to you. Obviously, I'm a little bit earlier than expected. I had this advertised for 8 o'clock, and I'm just always early, so it's the way it goes. If I get a crazy day like yesterday, I would be absolutely surprised, because that type of thing doesn't happen every day. Although we shall see. I've had the bait in there for 30 seconds and no bites, so I'm kind of disappointed. How long will it take? Another nice morning here. No wind, temperatures in the 50s. Pretty darn nice. So I got, there's a bite on that first rod already. Didn't take long. Here we go. There he is, there he is. Pretty good start. Would that take 2 minutes maybe? Looks like about the same size as they were yesterday. 5, 6, 8 pounds. Oh. I don't want to go right to the tank. Take too long, get the boys. Sometimes getting the hook out. This guy's really got it. Hook's out. Hook's out. Let's take a good look at him. There he is, first one of the day. Probably 4 pounds, maybe 5 if you want. If you want to lie just a little bit. Good morning, everybody. That's one. Okay, there you go. That's a pretty good start. Now, Brian, I'm not keeping them. It's a catch and release. Not keeping them. I got liver on the first 2 rods and then a chunk of chicken on the 3rd one. Good morning, everybody. If I didn't see you come in, good morning. Karen Hall, just one right away here. I had the lines in for 2 minutes and I got that one. So here we go again. I'm just trying to get my first cup of coffee down. That was on liver and the bait was in pretty good shape, so I just left it there. Yeah, Sean, good start, huh? Let's see what happens. Morning. How you doing? Yeah, Justin, I got twice as much bait today as I did yesterday. Wasn't going to have that happen again. Whew. I had this live scheduled for 8 o'clock, but for those of you that know me, you know I'm always early. The old train coming up the tracks, you can hear it. Go on, fish. I'm ready. Ready and waiting. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I know Steve was out last night. I think he got one. If I read his live okay. I didn't watch much of it, but I think at the end he did say he got one. He was up near the boat ramp. That's that first rod starting to move a little bit again. River's a little bit lower today than it was yesterday, and that's kind of a good thing because we're going to get a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow, and it's going to go right back up. It'll probably come up a foot or so. And the cold weather's coming back, so this will probably be my last live for at least a few days. But it's supposed to get pretty cold again. So got to take advantage of this early spring, March weather. Anybody that's coming in and joining, just say hello in the chat. Feel free to comment or ask questions, or you can just hang out and see what happens. We're on the Schuylkill River today in southeast Pennsylvania for your viewing pleasure. Oh. Victor Ketterer, good morning. Hello to you. You just missed it. I got one the first 2 minutes I had the lines in. Basically a couple minutes ago. Waiting for the next bite. Were you here yesterday, Victor? Because if not, you really missed it. I forget if you were here or not. Okay, I got a total of 14 yesterday, so you must have seen a little bit of that action. It was pretty much non-stop for 2 hours. Whew. Yeah, kind of slow this morning. Lily pads on. Whoop, there's a bite. Oh yeah, he's on. Number 2. Feels a little bit bigger than the last one. seems to be the spot down there. Yeah, no big deal. You have to use the net, you know. Let me get the net down here. He's raising hell. Yeah, he's in the net. Yeah, he's a pretty big one. Whew. He's probably 12 pounds. Let me do a little work on him and get him up and show you. All right, got the hook out. I think we'll weigh this one. There he is. He is just shy of 8 pounds. I thought he'd be a little heavier. There you go. Get him back in. Number 2. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Right on this rod. There's another one. This one feels pretty good too. Gotta love it. You just gotta love it. Ooh, baby. You need the net on this one, too. I need a net man. Anybody on a job? Get down there with the net. All right, he's in the net. Not as big as the last one. same size. All right, hook's out. Let's get him up here. You see him? There you go. Give him a big old kiss. Nice channel cat, about the same size as the last one. That's number 3. I got some work to do fixing the bait up. It was almost a double header. Almost. All right, let's see what we got here. Put a new hunk of liver on this one. Hunk of liver. I normally say I hate liver, but that's what they're biting on. You gotta use it. Now let's find a piece of nice hunk. Nice hunk. Let's take a look at it. Whew. Alrighty. Get these rods back in. Here we go. Crazy, eh? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Skeeter, it's amazing. This spot is just stacked with what am I fishing for? Channel cats. I wish you could get down here too, man. Real Fishy Life, good morning. Let me fix you up a little bit here. Real Fishy Life, you just got yourself a badge or a wrench or whatever you want to call it. Whew. I might have missed a few blazing bees. Good morning. Three on the hook already. Yanking with them dogs. Good morning. It's not time for apple pie yet. I managed to get a cup of coffee before they start biting. You're welcome. You're welcome, Real Fishy Life. Steve, I got 3 already. Bang, bang, bang. You need to get your butt down here. I know you might be a little tired, but holy mackerel. Biting on liver. I don't know how to pin a comment there that shows you how many I got so far. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, let's see. Outdoor. Yeah, nothing really happened up here with this cold. George Hen, good morning. Hadn't seen you for a while. Good to see you pop in there. There's a bite. Another monster. Oh yeah. The river's full of these big chinook guys. Gonna have to net him. He's a big one. He's in the net. In the net. Whew. He got a nice yellow color to him. Beautiful. Let me get the hook out and I'll show him to you. Out. Whew. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. There he is. That's a pretty nice one. He's probably 8, 9, 10 pounds or whatever. I don't know. I'm too lazy to weigh him. Back in he goes. That's 4. They're on fire. All right, but get this all fixed up again. We do liver one there. for the next bite. All right. Wow. Here we go again, huh? 4. Yeah, Skeeter, I got a hole here that they got to be stacked in there like cordwood. It's one after another. I haven't had a bite on the chicken yet. All 4 fish came on the chicken liver. Yanking with them? Oh yeah, that'd be a heck of a good fish fry. I should keep one to try to eat it, but I don't know why I don't. Victor Ketterer, the thread technique. I am using the thread to keep the liver on the hook, if that's what you're talking about. Okay, Steve, thanks. Yeah, the last one was actually, he was pretty. He was colored real nice. That light yellow color. Yeah, Victor, it does work great. It's called, I think it's called Mike's Magic Thread. I get it on eBay. But it's a stretchy thread. I can't find it anywhere else. It's a stretchy thread that as you wind it around the liver, all you gotta do is pull it tight a little bit and it stays where it is. Yesterday they were biting on liver and chicken. Today they're not paying much attention to just plain chicken. Yeah, Skeeter's getting that cold front now, and it'll be coming through later tonight down this way. And then winter's coming back. Colder temps, lots of rain tomorrow. We're going to be dealing with high water for at least a few days and much lower temperatures. Muddy Mud Dog. Yep, 4 on the board already, so we're doing good. Just waiting for the next bite here. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. Yanking with them dogs. That's the way I'm looking at it. Catch them while you can. The next few days are going to turn them off. Matter of fact, got to put the old thermometer in, don't I? See what the water temperature is. There was a 3-pound flathead caught where you were at. Oh, last night, huh? A 3-pound flathead. Well, that's a baby one, huh? Somebody was here last night, huh? Yeah, they didn't leave any trash around, so good job for them. A 3-pound or a 30-pound, Steve? The 3-pound ain't much. Yeah, Skeeter, the flatheads will be waking up. Water's 50 degrees plus. I'll see what it is today. It was 50 yesterday. Three people. Well, I burnt this spot pretty good, didn't I? Anyway, channel cats don't seem to be biting at night. They're biting in the daytime. Well, you know what? You're talking about the cut bait. And read an article last year about springtime fishing, and it said that cut bait usually works pretty good for flatheads in the early spring, because they're just cruising around looking for whatever fish may have died during the winter. There's not that many active like sunfish and stuff around. Now, Skeeter, the river down here is right back down to where I like it. Just enough current to move the water, and doesn't bother too bad. I'm fishing with 3-ounce sinkers and they're holding well. Yesterday the fish turned off. They were biting real good, as you well know. There was a bite on the first rod. They were biting real good till about 10 o'clock. We'll give him another minute and then we'll check the bait. He was biting on it but didn't do real good. Yeah, Victor, I'd like to have some shad for cut bait. Can't get any around here though. They're probably, I guess the shad are running in the Delaware right now. They usually run starting about this time up in through April. Yeah, thanks for the thought, Victor, but they'd may be kind of smelly by the time they got here. Bruce Morris, good morning. Got 4 on the board already. Somebody went the other day to a place out here called Carlisle, Illinois. His first donut. Trapped about. Good morning. My buddy went the other day to a place out here called Carlisle, Illinois. His first donut, he trapped about 110, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. Oh, wow. That's okay, Victor. Most of the time I can figure out what somebody's trying to say. Although sometimes it ends up being pretty funny. Yeah, they probably did, Ed. I'm going to check it. I'm just too lazy to do it right now. I had it tied on there good. I can't believe he got it off. Maybe he's just sitting there sucking on it, huh? Doodad! Not many geese around down here. They're all up around the dock. Yeah, I guess I have to check that bait on that first rod. That was a pretty good boat. Yeah, it's still on there. Fix it up a little bit. Get excited, we're just checking the bait. Looks okay. Okay, everything's in pretty good shape. Let's see, what am I doing? I think we're having a problem with black carp. You're right, Yankin. It's there's a spot there that's, well, the first rod I throw downstream a little bit, and that's what's getting most of the action. The middle rod's kind of straight out, and the third rod is kind of upstream a little bit. Kevin Sliper, good morning. Yeah, they're biting like crazy. Got 14 yesterday and got 4 today so far. Good to see you. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them sitting down in that one area, apparently. Kevin, you back doing their running thing? Doing the marathons or whatever it is that you do there? Guess I could get the thermometer out of the water, huh? See what the water temperature is. Let's do that. She's up a little bit from yesterday. It was 50 yesterday. Today it's showing, I don't know if you can see that or not, 55. Flatheads ought to be moving around. Pretty good, man. The problem is, with this change of weather coming, it's going to screw that up. Fishy Fingers, good morning. How you doing? Good. Oh yeah. Good. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. How about you?
I just got here. I'm heading to the dam.
Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, glad to see everybody coming in this morning. Hope you're enjoying the view and a little bit of action I'm providing. Dude ain't gonna catch nothing. Oh my God. Yeah, he's got kind of a light rod going down to the dam, which is another half a mile down. I don't know why he didn't park down at the dam. There's a nice parking lot right there. He ain't gonna catch nothing. Spuds to Ted, I ended up with 11. 11, huh? Yeah, I think you had 7 when I talked to you there. Well, we got 4 today, so they're still running around. Good to see you out in the boat there, Ted. They were biting everywhere down this way. "31-mile race next month up in Heiner." I don't know where Heiner is, up along the Susquehanna. Huh. Well, good luck with that, Kevin. I hope that works out well for you. Mosquito looking for your, no, there's no mosquitoes here. Ended up, well, fish sticks. Ended up in the hospital again this night. Hospital. Pottstown is the worst. I've heard that years ago. I used to hear that Pottstown wasn't a great one to go with, but now I think it's ran by Tower Health. I thought it was a little better, but you would know. Sorry to hear something happened to you. I hope you get it fixed up soon and get back on the swing of things. Something's wrong here. I haven't had a bite for 5 minutes. Well, thanks everybody for coming in. Nice to have you hanging out. We should get another bite here pretty soon. I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee because yesterday I couldn't even do that. Any minute now. Fish Susquehanna River. You gotta be a pro. Yeah, Victor, if you're in a boat, you gotta know what you're doing out there on that river. I'm not too familiar with it. I've been up below Holtwood a few times for smallmouth bass and stuff years ago. But I'm not too familiar with that river at all. Royal Route, J-Town. Catchy title. Oh yeah, you must be talking about fish sticks. First pole going? How did I miss that? Karen Hall, I didn't see it. I must have looked away for a second. We'll keep an eye on it. I like it when they grab the bait and start shaking the rod right off the wagon. Yeah, haven't had a bite for a while. Something's wrong. Yanking with them dogs, you're right, I do have, it's a day-old apple pie, you're right. I'll get to that eventually, it's too early for that yet. Didn't have time to eat it, didn't have time to drink a cup of coffee or nothing yesterday. today I've actually been able to sit down and enjoy a little bit of coffee without getting disturbed. But when you're fishing, getting disturbed is a good thing. Okay, back to the poles. Any minute now, something's gonna break the mood here. No sugar, but just some cream, just a little bit of milk. That's the way I like it. Yanking it almost came to that point yesterday where I was wishing they would stop biting for a minute to let me take a breath. But no, I'll never complain about that. Come on, fish, I'm ready. I drank my coffee. Need a little bit more action here. Come on, fish. Yeah, fish sticks. Yesterday, though, they were biting until about 10 o'clock, and then it shut down. But I was out of bait anyway, so it was a good thing, too. So it's a little bit slower today than yesterday, but you can't expect to have a day like yesterday again the very next day. Call it Vinny de Negro coffee. And let's see, I don't get that, but okay. If you got a laughing face up there, I guess it's something funny. Fishy, fishy in the lake. Bite his hook for goodness sake. That's a good one. Except it's a river. You got to make something work with a river. Fishy, fishy in the river. Come on and bite his liver. There you go. How about that? I don't know where that came from. It just came out of no place. Denny Blazer, good morning. Oh my. Come on, fish, ready for a bite. Let's go. I'm not used to the poles sitting there just doing nothing. Yeah, you might have to wait a little bit for that, fish sticks. I think winter's coming back. A lot of rain and cold weather on the horizon. Well, I got liver on 2 poles. So for right now, I'm going to try to use up some of the chicken. 5 or 10 minutes of nothing here, and I'll pull them in and put fresh liver on. But like I said, right now I'm kind of enjoying the little bit of slack time. I think we're all ready for spring. Fish sticks. We've had a couple real nice. I actually got to sit out on my deck with a cold drink. I've been waiting to do that. Last fall I redid my deck, and when it got done it was too cold to enjoy it, and I kept saying all I want to do is go out and sit on the deck with a cold drink and enjoy it, and I finally got to do that the last couple of days. There goes a bite on that first rod. See it? There it goes. False alarm. Ah, false alarm. That was close though. Hey Anthony. Yep, got 4 ready. Haven't had a bite for a little while, but right off the bat they were biting pretty good. I started this live a little after 7:30, and it was bang, bang, bang again. Right now, I think they're taking a break. "45 seconds. Yeah. Hi. Come on, fishy fish. Beautiful day on the river today. Beautiful. Is Steve still here, or is he traveling down to the river to get a line in? Come on, fish. What's the matter here? Yeah, I know. Later this afternoon, and then it looks like tomorrow's going to be a washout though, and then the cold weather comes. So this will probably be it for me for a while. Yeah, a lot of nasty weather out in the Midwest, and they even said we could get some high winds, possible tornado tonight. But that's just hyping up the weather. You know, the wind is okay, but when they start talking about the tornadoes, they're just hyping it up so you watch them. Because I was listening to KYW this morning, and they were saying high winds and possible tornadoes in the area tonight. Fish sticks, I'll tell you what, on my bucket list, which there is a few things left at my old age, I want to see a tornado firsthand, and I haven't been able to do that yet. I've been out west 3 times, drove through the Midwest, hoping for an opportunity, and it never happened. Oh yeah, I remember the one in Limerick. That was a pretty good one. That tore right through the little town. Messed up a few houses, and that was yeah, I remember that one. I forget what year that was. That was sometime, I guess, late 90s, early 2000s anyway. Late 90s, I think. Might be time to check my bait, huh, folks? I don't know. They had a pretty good tornado last week up in Michigan, somewhere off to the western end. I forget where exactly it was, out near the Clearwater or some town out there. I forget the name of it. Yeah, something's wrong here. I ain't got a bite for a while. Well, I think I will get liver on that third rod, and then maybe check the other rods. Check the bait. Yeah, it's time to check the bait. I'll get up in a minute. All right. Had a fight on the first.
Morning.
Hey. All right, I got some fixing up to do now, so if you all just entertain yourself. All right, I got all 3 rods fixed up. I got a bunch of junk floating down here. You can see, where is it? Right there. It's probably gonna grab a hold of one of my lines. So I'll have to be watching that. Let's see. I probably missed any straight hook or treble hook on that magic string. I'm using all inline circle hooks. The magic string just holds the bait on. Did I just see a bite? First rod. See this log coming down here? That's gonna get one of my lines. Where the heck that stuff comes from, I don't know. But I gotta, good morning, Stamp. I gotta move. With any luck, it's gonna miss it. Makes you wonder where the heck it comes from, man. Probably should put 4 ounces on because it is current's pulling pretty good. Miss it. Yeah, I got lucky. It didn't hit any lines. Came pretty close. Let's see. Stamp. Good morning. I think I said that already. Yeah, Victor. Maybe we're talking about 2 different things. I'm not sure. That magic string is just for holding the liver on the hook. Has nothing to do with the whatever. Yeah, the magic string. Here, I'll show it to you. Hang on a minute. The best hook to use, anyway, this is the magic string here. But I always use inline circle hooks when I'm fishing for flatheads or channel cats. That way, when you get them, the hook is always right in the corner of their mouth. I'll show you if I get another fish. They never get gut hooked or hooked way down in their mouth. It's always right in the corner of their mouth. And that's what the circle hooks are made for. So it makes it pretty easy to get the hook out, and you're not hurting the fish all that much. Inline, there's inline circle hooks, and there's offset circle hooks. But the inline circle hooks are like, when you look at them, they're straight. The offset one's got a little bit of a curve to them, like my fingers. But anyway, I know some states actually have a law against using. I can't even think of what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, inline circle hooks. That's the best thing going. Yank it with them dogs, you going to bed? Okay. Have a good snooze. See you next time. Thanks for hanging out as always. Western Morehouse, good morning to you. Have not seen your name before. So welcome in, and I appreciate you dropping by to see what's going on. We're catching channel cats on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania this morning. There, I got you all informed, and so far I've caught 4. So it's kind of slow. Western Morehouse, where are you from? Which state or country or whatever are you from? When people come in, I always like to know where they're from. Rocky Boomer, dropping in, brother fisherman. Louisiana, there you go. Rocky Boomer, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Catching channel cats. Well, we were anyway. Right now the bite slowed down a little bit. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania, if you are wondering about that. It's about 20 miles upstream or so from Philadelphia. I don't know what happened to the bite here, but they turned off. It was hot and heavy for a while there. Heck, I got time to eat my apple pie if I wanted to. Looks like I better hook up the phone charger, so let me get busy on doing that. So what's happening down in Louisiana? What are you catching down that way? Anything? I'd like to get down here to fish for redfish. I almost did last year, but I found out that the guides were charging an arm and a leg to take you out for 4 hours, and I gave up on that. 4 hours for 600 bucks for redfish. That seems a bit much, but I understand they gotta. I'm gonna move you a little bit here, folks. Hang on. Yeah, you can look at the sky for a minute. Okay. But yeah, I understand that, you know, they have a nice boat and supply the bait and the rods and all that stuff, but 600 bucks for 4 hours, that's kind of tough to swallow. Small channel cats. At the moment, last month we got 30, a 40 pound. I got 14 yesterday right here, so being a little different today. Got 4 so far, but yeah, and I wouldn't mind paying 600 bucks for, you know, like all day from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. But for 4 hours, that's a bit much. Because I really would like to get out for redfish, but not quite that much. I don't know what happened here. The bite came to a screeching halt. Oh man, Rocky, you're teasing me, man. Making me think about stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to get down south this year. I think I'm going to go up to Maine, do some stuff up that way. Fish sticks, the stripers ought to be getting pretty active down there at the Susquehanna Flats pretty soon, don't you think? I did that for a few years. That's kind of fun. Rocky, I know you're serious, and thank you very much for the offer, but I couldn't promise you any time soon of getting down that way. I also want to fish for bonefish down in Florida, but I probably never get around to that either. Oh, the old bucket list is full. Right now, my bucket list is, I want to catch another channel cat today. Free of charge and goodbye, brother. Raceland, Louisiana. I can drop you my number. And he knows where the reds are. That hell anytime. Rocky, that's okay. Like I say, I really can't see the getting me back down south again. But I appreciate the offer. I really do. What are you catching those? What do you use for bait for those reds? Is that live bait or are you using lures? Wonder what turned these fish off. They just, boom, they just stopped. Couple minutes here, I'm going to put fresh liver on everything and give it a try. Shrimp, okay. Is that live shrimp or just dead shrimp or what? Not too familiar with what it takes to catch them things. Oh, some plastics, okay. Oh, the walleye will be running soon. Yes, you're right, George. There's something I want to do too, get some walleyes. Went up to Lake Oneida last summer and took a walleye trip out with a guide. That was pretty good. Don't have too many around here in this neck of the woods. Dead shrimp, or we cast net and go live if needed. Okay. What kind of boats you got, Rocky? Let's see, whoever you are said hi. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but you're probably not from around here, if I had to guess. But hello and thank you for coming in, whoever you are. O'Near, Pa, Ipake, I don't know. Something like that. Sorry if I destroyed your name. It's just the way it goes. Yep, the bite turned off here this morning. So I'm gonna, hey Anthony, thanks. I'm gonna put fresh liver on all three rods and see if that changes any luck here.
catching today?
Well, we're catching a few.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
That was a long winter, wasn't it?
Yep.
So you don't think there's any way they would come back and say?
You know what?
Just about time for that apple pie. All right, we got fresh liver on all 3 rods. And to pop in and show some love. Hey, Fishing with Papa. Hope I didn't miss you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. The weather here, it's been like really nice for 3 days. Temperature in the 70s. I think yesterday it got to 80. But unfortunately tonight it's going to turn around. Got cold weather coming in and a lot of rain tomorrow. And the rest of the week says right back to March weather. Cold, rainy, windy, you know, all that good stuff. So for right now, today is the last day of being really nice, and then it's going to turn on us. I'm going to put a stop to my fishing for probably a while anyway. Anyway, getting ready to have the old tasty cake apple pie, folks, and a cup of coffee. Because the fish, they were biting good yesterday till 10 o'clock, and today they have shut down a little before 9 o'clock. So I just put fresh liver on all 3 rods. If that don't work, then I don't know what to tell you. But been a good day. We got 4 nice ones. Yeah, the water temperature, 3 days ago the water was 50. Today I checked it, it's 55. So that's good, but you know, if it gets cold now and the water temperature starts going down a little bit, that'll screw up the fish and they'll just quit for a while. You need a steady temperature or just a steady rise, as you probably well know. Right now, we gotta just wait and see what happens. The water temperature is just at the point where the flathead catfish should be waking up too. In 50, 55 degrees, they start waking up. So we got a pretty good flathead bite around here. It's more in the late spring and summer, of course, and fall. But we got some pretty good flatheads in this river. Grab you some shrimp, put the peel on them, brother. You know what? I have tried shrimp for 2 years, never caught anything on a shrimp. Tried them with the shells on, with the shells off. I've tried them after they've been marinating in chicken liver. I've tried them. I've had a lot of people tell me to use shrimp, and I haven't had any luck with them. So no more shrimp. I know some people tell me they have good luck with shrimp, but not me. I haven't had the luck. I haven't had that kind of luck. Anyway, let me get back to my apple pie here before I forget about it. Mmm. Most everybody that fishes around here fishes with live bait, cut bait, or liver. Hey Paul, I got 4 this morning. The bite turned off about a half hour ago, but I got 4 there pretty quick, right between 7:30 and 8:30. But the bite has turned off right now. Kind of strange what makes the fish turn on and off like that. Yesterday they were biting like crazy till 10 o'clock. Today they were biting good till a little before 9. That underwater world is a strange world, man. Never know what to expect. Gavin Duffel, good morning. Coming in a little late. I got 4 so far, but the bite has seemed to have stopped about half hour ago. And we got some mosquitoes flying around, believe it or not. And I have to go see a man about a horse, so I'll be right back. Sir, they ain't biting. War warning 23. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Not much action right now. We had a little bit before, but right now it's dead. Don't know what happened. Somebody brought some bad luck. I just put fresh bait on all 3 rods. So I don't know. Ever tried Canadian bacon? I've had it for breakfast a few times, but not for bait. But I've tried regular bacon. Never had any luck with that either. Hard to please guy, learn how to fish. Well, I don't know what that means. Maybe you could explain yourself a little better. You could learn how to explain yourself. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Butterflies. The feeding frenzy was going well till a little before 9 o'clock, and then it shut down. I got 4 nice ones pretty quickly from 7:30 to 8:30, and then it was gone. I haven't had a bite for a good half hour. Oh yeah. I don't know if, Linda, I don't know if Steve's fishing or not. I know he was home for a while. I think he may have, I don't know if he went over to the dock or not. I haven't seen him around for a while. Yeah, at least, yeah, I had a chance to have coffee and ate my apple pie just a minute ago. Just sitting here relaxing. So, I guess that's a good thing, I guess. I don't know, I guess. I just put fresh bait on all 3 rods, and we're going to hang out till about 10 o'clock, and then we'll wrap it up. But at least I got 4 more on the board. They were nice ones too. The last one was really a pretty yellow color. A beautiful fish. Seemed like, oh, they were probably ranging anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds, maybe a little more than 8 in that last one. Yeah, Steve was in here for a little while, but I think he's tired. He needs a rest. I think somebody told him the other day, burning the candle at both ends, and he needs to just relax and rest for a while. But with the weather we got coming in the next few days, I think we're all going to get a rest. Ooh, got that last rod moving around a little bit. See it bouncing? Might have been some kind of debris caught on the line, but it was moving a little bit. Yeah, I think they also said rain, a little bit of rain tonight, and looks like tomorrow is going to be a lot more rain. That's going to bring the river up, and then it's going to get cold, and then it's going to snow, and then we might as well just go back in our winter mode and wait it out. Might be a week or so until things get back to what we'll call normal. Yeah, 35 on Tuesday. Great. Wonderful. I can't wait. Anyway, it's been nice to not have to run the heater for the last couple of days. Save a little fuel that way. Come on, fish. What the heck happened here? They just shut down. Glad I got here early. I got here, got my lines in right about 7:30. All right. Mr. Biff Tackle. Yeah, I'm fishing for channel catfish. I got 4 ready, but the bite slowed down about, I don't know, a good half hour ago. The bite kind of stopped. So if you want to see them, you can go back on the video a little bit. From 7:30 to 8:30, it was quite a bit of action. But since about a little before 9 o'clock, the bite turned off. I didn't put gloves and things away yet. Yeah, you're right, butterflies. You never know what you're going to get in March, but you know, usually we get this type of nice warm weather for a day or two, and then it goes away and reality hits in again. We'll get through it. It'll get nice eventually. I need a break anyway. I got to clean up my rods and reels and get all the junk off of them from the last couple of days. Ed told me yesterday or the other day, he had all his ice fishing stuff still in the truck. So I don't know if he had time to get that out of there or not yet. I don't think we'll be needing that, but it's still going to get pretty cold. But it's nice here on the river today. Very little breeze, very little breeze. Temperature's probably somewhere near 60. It's just a beautiful day on the river. Let's see, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, fish sticks, take care. See you next time. Victor, okay, then you have a good rest of your day. Good luck. Thank you, Victor. Same to you. Take care. We'll put it all away when we got back that day. All right. Yeah, it's good to get all that stuff put away, and the best thing to do is when you put it away is clean it up and get it all sorted out and ready to go next time, and then you don't have to worry about it when it comes next winter. Whoa! Comes next winter, you want it to, you'll be all ready to go. I think that last rod just kind of fell off of where I had it sitting. Thank you, Victor. Anyway, what I was saying is when you put your stuff away, you clean it up and you make it so it's ready to go. You don't have a lot of things to fix up next season. Everybody that's still in here, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to be on till, I think, 10 o'clock. Maybe something will happen between now and then. If you were here earlier when I was actually catching fish, you saw them. You can go back in the video and check it out. But they were biting good till a little before 9 o'clock, and then they shut down. I haven't had a bite for a good probably 45 minutes. Don't know what the heck could have happened. $14 yesterday and 4 today. I didn't expect to have a day like yesterday, but just amazing that they shut down. Yesterday was good till 10 o'clock, and today was good till about 8:30. Whatever turns them on and off is a mystery. Yo, Pete, hello to you. Thanks for coming in. Tony, do you have any idea what the water... Yeah, I took the water temperature a little bit ago. It's 55. Hey, Ed, good morning to you. Been another one of those exciting mornings. Between 7:30 and 8:30, I got 4 nice fish, and then the bite just went turned right off. So whatever makes them turn on and turn off, I don't know. Water temperature is 55. Yesterday they were biting until 10 o'clock. Today they were biting until 8:30, so who knows. But we're going to hang out another 20 minutes or so and see if we can get lucky. Tony, are you from around here? They're asking about the water temperature. Tony Decrescenza. I got that. I think that was pretty close. I would bet you might be downstream in Conchie or Philly or someplace. Usually the barometric pressure. Yeah, I know it does, but I haven't been watching that. But I don't think it's doing anything different right now. It's not like there's a storm close by. I don't think it's dropping yet. It's obviously going to drop later on this afternoon when that first rain shower comes, but I don't think anything is, there's no wind, nothing happened. Everything else is pretty steady. I don't think the barometric pressure has come into play yet today. But I know that is a factor, especially when you're fishing for bass and things like that. That's what I need. I need a barometer. I need the water temperature, and I have to get a barometer. Yeah, nothing's changed. There's no change in the weather. It's been steady just all morning, all night. No big change in the barometric pressure. But it is amazing how they just turned right off. Mr. Mercutter, hello to you. Thanks for dropping in. Mr. Mercutter, where are you from? What state or what country are you from? It's always nice to know where everybody's from when they pop in, so I appreciate you telling me. So you went from 0 to 18 in 2 days. Yeah, no, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, 18. Huntsville, Alabama. All right, thank you. Thanks for telling us. Welcome in from Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, I got pretty lucky there, Linda. The heck of a day yesterday and a heck of a start this morning. They were all nice looking, beautiful channel cats. I think Steve said he did get one last night over at the boat ramp. And I don't know if he's fishing today or not. I think Skeeter's fishing, but I haven't heard from him for a while. He's probably live. Haven't heard from the Scooters, Mr. and Mrs. this morning yet. What's that lake got down near Huntsville? That's, boy. Does it start with a G? What's that big lake down there in Alabama? Can't think of it right now. Come on, fish, how about a bite? Let's go here. One more fish today. Is it Gaston? Am I thinking of Gaston? Yeah, Gaston, there you go. Thanks, Ed. It was right on the tip of my tongue. Then as soon as I said it, your comment popped up there, yep. Believe it or not, there's a few mosquitoes flying around out here today. They're not bothering me, but every once in a while one comes buzzing by. Well, I guess I'll have one last cup of coffee here this morning. Doesn't look like I'm going to get disturbed by any of the fish. I might as well relax with a cup of coffee. So, here's to y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me today. That's good stuff. But have no fear, because the Schuylkill River rats will return. I don't know when, but sometime. A lot of squirrels around here. I see a lot of squirrels as I walk the trail. They're all over the place. Let's see, Justin Houghton from Lansing, Michigan. Thank you very much. The last name there has me thinking you must be up near the lake, Lake Houghton. Or do you own the lake? One or the other. Maybe that's your lake. I'm a little familiar with Michigan. Got some relatives up in New Baltimore, which is right on Lake St. Clair. I've been up to Mackinac a couple times. That's a nice place. Pat Durkin, good morning to you. You're getting in late, guys, but I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes. Unless the fish start biting again, then I might stay. This is the last nice day of the March warm-up. So it's been a couple good days. Pat, where are you from? I don't recall having you in here before, but you may have been. Can't remember everybody, but tell me where you're from there, Pat. What state or what country or whatever. Come on, fish, one more bite, one more good bite. Rockland County, New York. I'm familiar with New York, but not the counties. What larger city is that from? You know, I'm familiar with Syracuse and Buffalo and Albany and that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. Kukian, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Hello. Thanks for popping in here. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day? Never heard of that one before, but okay. By the Tappanese Bridge. Okay, you're out in that area. All right, thank you. Holy mackerel. You can just say goodbye to or hello to everybody, and that'll cover it there, dude. Just say good morning, everybody. And then you don't have to do all that typing, you see. It's getting to the point where it's spam. So please don't spam. Hello, ladies. Oh boy. Come on, fish. Where did they go, Ed? Where did they go? So active for a while and then nothing. Someday we'll figure it out. Snide River. Didn't see you pop in before. Oh, from Hawaii. Okay, that explains a lot. I didn't mean to be too harsh there, but it's kind of getting crazy for a minute. But now that I realize that some of you folks know that person, it's okay. You can say hello to everybody you want to. I thought it was just somebody popping in being goofy. Hawaii. What island are you from there in Hawaii? Actually from, oh, the Philippines, okay. I've been to the Philippines, Subic Bay in particular, down around Olongapo City, which isn't a great place. I grew up in Africa, UK, and Philippines. Dad lost his work in Bruno, so we migrated here to the US. Okay. Okay, Ed, thanks. I was not familiar with the name, but I'll probably remember next time. What happened here? Really, the bite really just stopped dead. A simple vlogger, that's fine, no problem. When people come in and a few of the regulars know who they are, that's okay then. See you at Steve's Fishing Live. Is Steve fishing? Is he live? Oh, later. Okay. Kukalana. Kukilana. I don't know. Kukiana. I think that's close. Kukiana. Thank you for coming in and saying hi to everybody. It's okay. You're very welcome anytime. Hope to see you next time. Kukiana. I'm about ready to wrap this show up, folks. There's nothing happening, and I can go home and take all the fishing stuff out of my car, clean it up a bit, because it's going to be a while till I get back out here. Kukiana is at Steve's a lot. Steve's live, I guess you're talking about. Linda, I'm sure she is. Anthony, I'm sure she is. If you're all telling me she is, then I got to take your word for it. Because I know you wouldn't pull my leg. And with all this going on, I'll be sure to remember her next time. Would it be worth giving her a wrench or a badge or whatever the heck it is that they're doing nowadays? Yeah, it kind of looks like it would be. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fix her up. Kukiana, you now have a badge or a wrench or whatever you want to call it. So enjoy and use your power wisely. Come on, fish, one bite. Surprised the hell out of me. Looks like they took the wrench icon away and put a little badge there instead. The wrench didn't really make all that much sense. I'm glad they changed it. Okay, I'm going to give you all the 2-minute warning. We got two more minutes, like a football game. You know how that is. So, thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody that came in for a minute or for 2.5 hours. If you want to see some fish, go back to the video, the first hour. That's where the fish are at. For about the last hour here, though, nothing has happened. So that's the way it goes. Pete, I got the cart, some years ago at Walmart, I think. They have them. They're a lot cheaper now than they used to be. I think I paid like $70 for it. I think you can get them now for like 40 or 50. Hello from the Philippines. Unfortunately, Barbie vlog, I'm going to shut down in about a minute. So you're just getting in on the tail end of this, but thanks for coming in from the Philippines. Stamp, you're welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. As soon as I shut down, I'll probably get a good bite. But, here we go. I'm going to shut it down, folks. Again, thanks everybody for coming in. It's going to be a while to get back on. The weather's changing. We're going to get cold again. We're going to get a lot of rain. It's just going to get all messed up. So it might be a while till I get back on, but see you next time.